Say it isn't so, Joe! Yeah, I've got the power off on this for some unknown reason. Look how that plug, that electrical outlet is coming out of the wall at a cattywampus angle like that. I just got done painting these walls and I took the cover plates off to do that. All I want to do is put the cover plate back on, but I'm not going to put it on that. I'm going to fix that first. You can fix it too. I've just got the breaker turned off and I've been working on some other electrical outlets. I've got some other ones and you might want to watch those. I got a separate episode for that, You may think, just gonna watch one video I can fix them all. Well, you never know what I'm gonna say next. And every video, of course, I can't say the same thing verbatim, right? And so this one here cracked me up. I found the electrical breaker on that, and it's for the entry. And when I turned it off, it turned off the lights and it turned off the electrical duplex receptacle, and it probably turned off this one over here too, and maybe some other light switches. And that's kind of odd too, because when years ago, I was always trained that when you run your circuits, your wall outlets are going to be on a separate circuit. Your lighting your light fixtures, your light switches, they're all going to be run off of a separate light switch or a separate duplex. I got duplex on my mind for some reason. They're going to be on a separate breaker. Usually you don't have breakers that are intermingled with lights and electrical outlets. That's what I'm trying to say here, okay? Usually in your house, if all your breakers will run, electrical outlets, or they'll run light fixtures, light switches. You don't usually intermingle. So I thought that kind of odd. Well, hey, the show must go on, right? So I got my construction light here. I've got this outlet. We'll get you down here, down and dirty with Joe. What do you think I'm going to do? I'm just going to unscrew this, and I've tested this. I'm going to test it again. It should be off, and it is. The light went off, the electrical outlet went off, and so all I have to do is unscrew it, right? It's got some paint on there, and I always do these by hand. I don't usually use the battery-operated drill for that. Okay, this looks like I might have to be careful here, because see, if I just rip this off, this could rip the paint off up higher or something. I just have to kind of do that business and be careful with that. It almost looks like there's spray texture over that, almost like they had the electrical outlet installed and then they did a spray texture patch on the wall or something, and then they painted over it. Yikes. Okay, they must have done something. Okay, so I'm gonna just look at this and see, now that I have it pulled out, I can just take it and twist it. That's all. That's all I'm gonna do. I don't have to disconnect any wires or anything. Can anybody do this? Of course they can. And now I'm gonna hold it up there like it was screwed back in. That looks way, way mucho better. Mucho gusto. Okay. Screw it back in. Let's see if we got it tilted. I'm hoping I don't have to tilt it anymore. If I do, well, guess what? I'll just undo the screws and tilt it some more. But I think I got it. I think I've done it. By Joe. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. I'm thinking I might have to tweak it ever so slightly more. Yeah. See, it's still coming out at an angle. Not a whole lot, but because I'm right in the middle of it, why not, if you're gonna do something, why not do it right? You know? It doesn't take that much longer to do things right than it is to just say, leave it. Let somebody else mess with it later. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want you to do that either. Okay? I'm gonna really wrench on it, almost to where it's too far. Now I can gently ease it back into place. I think, let's see how that's gonna be. If I hold that up there, see, I think that's gonna be it. Let's see. Almost looks like I went too far, but I think when I screw it in, it's gonna resettle down straight. Okay? And just be careful with these screws. They're only going in a plastic box, my word. That's why I don't like to use my battery operated drill and ram them in there. You could strip the screw and the plastic. Now what are you gonna do? Now you gotta use a lot bigger screw and mess with it. You know, I mean, anything's pretty much fixable, but all that cranking I did, it's still, good grief. It still looks like it's coming out at an angle. Okay. I thought I had enough. Is the third time gonna be the charm? I'm not disconnecting any wires or anything to make it right. Okay. I'm just not gonna do that. I just have to kind of twist that like that. Okay. See, I'm trying to make it kind of come out that way so that when I tighten it down, it's gonna be just right where it needs to be. Okay, try it again. Hey, it's not gonna hurt. Unscrew it a couple times. I'm supposed to be painting today, but hey, other things happened. I met the cable guy out here. We were supposed to get the cable connection and the TV going and all that. Well, I'll talk about that on another video. Now that's looking better. Okay. I'll just have to see. Good Lord. Okay. I'm gonna lose you now. Because you're gonna say, oh, forget it. This guy. See, it's this metal top thing is kind of at an angle too, and I don't really want to mess with that too much because I've had some other ones snap off that have been snapped off. Come on, okay, that's pretty much it. We're gonna get you in there one way or t'other. Let's just see what happens. That. You watch. Let's see if I've done it too much this time. See, it's weird as I'm screwing it in. It's wanting to tweak back, so I'm hoping this time it's going to tweak back straight. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. Okay. Now I'm just gonna kind of look at this and eyeball it, and I can adjust it, the top and bottom. Okay. That's looking pretty straight right where it's at. Okay. I think I can live with that. I think I can live with that. Now, I'm gonna put the cover plate on. That's the only thing I wanted to do initially. There we go. Okay, I'm liking that. I can live with that. Okay, well, it took a good 5 minutes out of my life. But I know I'm never gonna have to mess with that electrical outlet again. And I got it straight to the best of my ability. When I see something that needs to be fixed, I like to get things fixed. You know, that's just kind of how I am. And I hope you kind of do that too, and you can learn some things along the way with my videos. I make all kinds of stuff, and I show you all kinds of things how to fix on your own, and if I can do it, of course you can too. All right, I can mark that off my list. Thanks for joining me too, by the way. Oh, and it's funny too. You know what that circuit was on? I looked in the electrical panel, and I had to turn quite a few breakers before I found the right one. I mean, this looks like a living room, doesn't it? This is the main area in the condo. I would call that a living room, wouldn't you? Well, it wasn't on the living room circuit. Guess what circuit it was on? If you were with me before and you saw, I had to make some repairs on this electrical outlet, and it was really easy. Of course, you can do it too. I've got that on a previous episode. That was on the microwave circuit. And so was this electrical outlet right here. On the microwave circuit? Come on. Yeah, it was. There's a microwave way over there. So the microwave circuit is running the microwave. It's also running that electrical outlet and that one. Well, guess which other electrical outlets it covers? Yes, this one and at least that one. Because I checked my tester. I even plugged my tester into that. I wiggled it around a little bit, and I think that one there too is on the microwave circuit. Are you kidding me? I mean, these should be on the living room circuit, and those up there should be on the kitchen circuit. You know, usually that's what will happen for there. And I'm still amazed that is on the microwave circuit, and as well as these, but they were. So hey, sometimes you just have to look, and you have to throw a couple breakers before you find out where the power breaker is. Don't work on any electrical outlets or light switches or any electrical for that matter without turning the breaker off first.